What's good with y'all, man? Here's the deal, man. You need to get to a stage as a man where you are incapable of being hurt. This is how you win with women. This is how you can have a level of. See, I want you guys to be at a point where when you're dealing with chicks, they're going to come with all these different kinds of tactics. When you're dealing with women, guys, you're meeting different kinds of women. It's like this, bro. They all got a different bag. They all got a different bag, and they got different tricks that they bring out of that bag depending on how you acting on a given day. It's gonna be days where you're at the top of your game. It's gonna be days where you're weak. It's gonna be days where you just not feeling it today. You're not feeling like bringing her the energy that you need to have. That's understandable because obviously on a day-to-day basis, that's how the world's gonna be anyway. All right. But the best thing you can do is get a grasp of who you are mentally, so that women can't phase you, so that they can't make you weak. All right. I think the best way to do this, guys, is for you to outline the things that you don't necessarily agree about yourself. I'm not even going to put it out there like the things that you don't like about yourself, because I think that's negative. I think that's a negative outlook. Let's outline weaknesses, maybe even insecurities that you're not feeling the top tier about. Most of them come from comparison, right? Got to get a hold of that. All right, we got to get a hold of that. You got to stop the comparisons, at least up until a point of you understanding your worth. When you understand your worth and then you might compare yourself to people, it's from a sense of, hey, I like how they doing that. I can get that too. I'm going to make sure I acquire that. Or I like that level of success they're living. I'm going to get that too. It's more of an appreciation. It's more of a goal that you set for yourself, not, oh, damn, they got this. I don't got it. I'm lesser than. No. I don't want you viewing yourself that way. Women gonna see these things from a mile away, especially like the more you deal with them. So the best thing you can do, and the more tricks they bring out of their bag too, right? I mean, it's times where women just, if women see you strong, right, consistently, and let's say it was a situation where they just didn't like it, or maybe you was getting praise from a bunch of females, you getting the attention when you step out, and she sees that, later down the line, she might try to bring you down so that she feels she can have a level of control over you. You understand that, that might be a play this woman might want to use. Okay, now I suggest you avoid women like that, but most of them are going to try shit like that. Let's be real here. Most of them try shit like that. Most of them are like that. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you can do is be mentally secure in yourself as a man. All right, guys, you having this confidence about yourself, it comes from you doing this day-to-day process. Guys, don't view the biggest picture of yourself where you see yourself in 5-10 years and think you can have it tomorrow. It's not going to work out like that. All right, you get this confidence, you overcome your insecurities, you overcome your weaknesses when you work on them. And on a day-to-day basis, if you put in that work, bro, you need to give yourself that pat on the back. You feel me? You need to give yourself the reassurance that, hey, you're making progress and that sooner or later you will be there. All right. Sooner or later, you'll be the man that you want to be. You'll be the man that, you see yourself being. You'll achieve those goals. You'll achieve those dreams that you have. And you just got to stay locked in. That's how it is. If you can have that self-worth, if you can have that mental stability, the mental clarity right there about yourself, then what women say to you to get you off of center, when they say things to you or when they try to do things that poke at you, that kind of get a chink in your arm. Let's say you out on a date with a chick and you on point, maybe you had an achievement. It's just, guys, like, you'd be surprised how women will act at certain points. You know what I'm saying? She might be spiteful at this moment. Let's say you out with this chick, you out at dinner, and she just wants to hit you with a little jab in your armor. She a kink in your armor, or maybe she's trying to make an opening, gives off flirty vibes with the waiter, holds the eye contact extra long, plays with her hair, shows the body language. She does it on purpose, bro. Not because she's feeling the waiter. That could be the case. I don't know. I hope you ain't out with a hoe, but what I'm saying is, at the very least, she's doing it just to get at you, bro. She's doing it to get at you. Because as a man, we value respect. And a lot of times with a toxic habit, or maybe she's just a toxic woman, she'll try to do that just to irk you, bro, just to get you off center. And you can't fall for that shit, bro. I notice this a lot of times when, let's say you with a bad chick, but you're a well put together man yourself. And they just want you to know that they still got it out here, that they got the options and all this other shit. That's why I say, hey, don't be comparing yourself and don't try to compete on options with this woman. There's no point. They can open their legs up, have plenty of men lined up wanting to get inside. Bro, it's a different ball game. Okay, you just must carry yourself with integrity and respect. And if she does that, obviously it's time to check her. But the biggest thing is, bruh, these hoes ain't shit, right? The biggest thing is that can't phase you. Like some guys over here is like, well, I'm trying to find a girl that does. It's like, bro, you ain't never gonna find a perfect. First off, there's no perfect human beings. And I'm not saying you got to tolerate that shit, but hey, understand that some women gonna do this shit on purpose. That's their defensive mechanism themselves, or that's how they attack you as a successful, as a strong man. That's what they gonna do. That just is what it is. That's what you gonna deal with, bro. You gonna face that sooner or later at times. Okay, this is a video about you just understanding what your role is when this time comes. You can't be shaken, bro. You got to remain firm in the pocket, man, because what you going to see a lot with women, because here's the deal. As soon as she sees you bite on it, you can't bite on it. You can't show weakness. Women are always looking for that. They're looking for you to act like, oh, yeah, it fazed you. They're looking to see if it fazed you. They're looking to see if, they got under your skin. It's a petty game they play. If you can see it like that, right? And this is how we're going to take it to the next step. If you can see it that way, and if you could take a step back and be like, you know what? The fact that she's trying to do this is because she already sees me as better than her. So that's number one. The fact that she's trying to do that, you on point. If you can take that little shit test or whatever she did, you're going to check her, right? If it ever goes too crazy, if it ever goes to disrespect, you take a step back, you laugh, because this is proof that she needs to do this because she sees you as better than her, as greater than her, which is why she's in the position she's in the first place. This is why you got her bagged anyway. You feel me? That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Women are only going to try to pull their little bag of tricks out when they know, I don't have this man tamed. Truly, this means you're a winner. She sees you that way. Or this could be a situation where you have been starting to get weak and she's testing you. Still a shit test, still the same thing. You have to take it the same way. If anything, she had taken some power from you. This is how you're going to take it back. All right, you got to remain firm in the pocket. Let her know that, hey, my confidence isn't shaken just because you think something like that's going to get under my skin. And the reason why you check her after, if it gets to that along the lines of what I explained, like, something like that where she's offering choosing signals to another dude and you out with her. I don't care if this ain't your girl yet, but she's out with you. The respect between that is I'm out with you. If you're going to be on some whole shit, just don't do it around me, right? Like the respect level is I ain't going to get out here and pull another girl in front of you, bitch. I'm out with you. You know what I'm saying? And how you check this woman after that, depending on what she does, it could be small, it could be minor. It could just be the fact that you sitting back and not being fazed by it, and she seeing that, you acknowledging the fact that, hey, I'm too good for that. Bitch, try again. Or do something better. That ain't fazed me. That's enough most of the time. As long as it doesn't go to level of disrespect. If it go to level of disrespect, a solid ass pullback for that bitch. Like straight up. I mean, at the very least, you got to tell her about herself, not in a way of being emotional, just from a respect standpoint, like we've been talking about. As long as you keep that number one, because you won't allow that. You feel me? You won't allow that, or it won't stay that long. And if this is the first boundary test that she done tried, you got to nip that in the bud. You know what I'm saying? Show her that you standing on your square and that you don't tolerate that. Or it's easy for me to just walk away from you, bitch. Like, really, really. You can't be fazed by what these women do. And this is something that most people aren't even talking about. They don't discuss because these are the little things that women thrive on. They thrive on these. These are the mental gymnastics women thrive on when it comes to trying to poke at you and pick at you and get you weak, get you thinking about them and how to prove yourself to them. And, oh, actually, I should be honored to be in this pussy. No. Fuck that. All right, that's not what we on. That's not what we on. She's honored to be with a king. All right, you carry yourself that way. She sees you like, yeah, well, it's no use in me even trying to, uncover insecurity or try to make him insecure by me doing some bullshit. As you just want to nip that in the bud as quick as possible. Or anytime she tries it, you got to get payback on that. You got to remain firm in the pocket by doing the things that you know you need to do. As long as you are accomplishing what you set out to do on a day-to-day basis, that should be your number one priority anyway. With that comes where you generate your confidence and respect. So that's number one also, which she shouldn't be. I mean, if this is your wife or your serious girlfriend you've been seeing for a minute, she might approach the top 5, but definitely not top 3. You keep them out of your top 3 for sure. You know what I'm saying? So she can't even encroach on your confidence, because any tactic that you try, our interaction is already low level compared to where I truly derive my self-worth from. So the fact that you even trying this, it's laughable. Now it becomes laughable. The fact that you're trying to shit test me, the fact that you're trying to poke him on, the fact that you're trying to uncover weaknesses or use them against me, I'm not fazed by it. I'm truly secure as a man because I know who I am. I know what I do. I know I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of action, right? You're a man of respect. Keep it that way, bro. Y'all stay locked in.
We locked in on this shit. We focus. We start at 0 every day, but we go from 0 to hero every fucking day, bro. We go from 0 to hero every fucking day, though. That's how I like to keep it, man. That should keep you ambitious. How much did I achieve today? How much did I make today? How much did I do today? Just keep stacking them days, bro. Stack them days up. Stack them days up, kings. Stack them up, G. You know what I'm saying? We just keep winning.